Hello, my good friends. Oh my goodness. So I have it scripted, somewhat. Okay, everything I want to put in the video will be on here. It's not likely going to be in order. It's just the stuff I didn't want to forget, so I just kind of jotted everything down. And okay, this is okay. It's not one of my favorite places, but I just okay. That's the place right there. I just noticed he okay, this is Ryan Sawyer's buddy. I noticed he hangs over at he stops in the Salvation Army. He's looking for the sports stuff, and then he's going to take it in there and sell it. So he's not going to make much more, like $5 maybe. Okay, anyway. I hope you're having a rush-free day, just like the golfer does. And Greg Sawyer knows where this is going. His van sucks. And he's having a subdivision snooze fest Saturday. Yeah, that's what he's having. So you put subdivision in. That's what you're doing. You're napping. The only cure, more Brian Adams, correct the motto. That's the way the warrior. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. My friend Jessica on spin. Okay, she just put a little thing on my guest book, and okay, the one part, she says, I'm glad you steer me clear of Rush, and I'm like, who wants their ears bleeding? Nobody. Greg Sawyer, I don't know how he does it. Oh, the best company band ever. Well, yeah, that's why they're in the Hall of Fame, and you know, the Hall of Fame people, the colors. Oh, they're working hard over there. And okay, I was gonna go by the park where I feed squirrels. I don't have any food. I could have gave them donuts. They like donuts, but I really wanted to give them peanuts, so I'm not gonna go by the park. I'll go a different way. And oh, see this here? See, there used to be a mall here, but you know, nobody's shopping because nobody has any money. And it's supposed to be housing. Well, oh, we're gonna get into that. Oh yeah. Okay. I was wanting to do this after Trump got in. You know, and people are like, oh my God, over here in this town. Okay, this is supposed to be a conservative town. Well, we got a Nazi wannabe. She wants to just see harm come to trans kids. Well, that's what Trump wants to do. Well, he doesn't want to see harm come to. He just doesn't want money spent. Yeah, okay. No, we. I didn't even mention that on here. He's trying to wrap your head around these numbers. You know how when nature strikes, you know, like hurricanes and tornadoes, nature usually wins like 100% of the time. Well, you're seeing that kind of thing with Trump, but it's a dismal. It's a train wreck, and you know, the view. Those 4 girls on there. Well, you know, and then you have guests on there. I know they're saying to themselves, Trump's going to be on the phone trying to get these girls fired. I'm tuning into YouTube, so I'm because they're giving it a daily report of what this goofball's doing. Okay, everyone knows he's a creep, but they voted for him. That alone, I'm shaking my head. And and just today, well, okay, it was Friday's Friday show on the View, and I just subscribed to him today. And I'm gonna try to. Well, I got another 10 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna try to squeeze it in. If I don't, it might be a part 2. Okay, so they mentioned, they said, well, black people, no, he's a racist, but they vote for him. I'm like, then, okay, they mentioned everything except one. He called the military suckers, yet the military voted for him. My dad. Oh, and okay, where's that? Oh, see that house right there? I knew we were coming by here. We lived there. That was where. Okay, oh, I don't want to get. I might get all bent out of shape. We used to live there. Okay, he was there when he died. Like, not there, but okay. Well, he spent 3 years in Korea, enlisted, not drafted. He's 18. He spent 3 years there, and no, he wouldn't have went for this guy at all. He would have said, "What the?" And that's what everybody's saying here. They're like, I can't believe you guys even mention his name. Yet, no, he gets in. I'm like, okay, and okay, here's what's about to trend. Okay, I'm going this way. Oh, my hand's freezing. Oh, I got golf right here. Oh, my hand, yeah, freezing. Oh, hold on. Fingers hurt. It's out of control, like just like a Bryan Adams concert. Okay, so I'm on Yahoo and I'm reading the news on this guy, and it's going to affect this country. And you know, people are talking about the trade thing. Oh, that's the least of your concerns. That might be the good news. The bad news is, well, actually it's not all bad. Okay, he's going to hire a whole bunch of ICE agents. They're going to round up all the undocumented, and so they're going to make a camp, and whatever ones they catch, okay, and you're like, they're not going to catch out all of them. No, they're going to be coming here, and they're giving numbers anywhere from 11 million to 20 million. So I says to the guy in the next unit to me, and I says, can you wrap those numbers around your head? He goes, oh my. And I says, there's going to be approximately, okay, where else are they going to go? They're not going back to their home countries because they're probably going to be killed. Or, well, you hope they don't. They're not going to Mexico because then they're just going to have to wait. No, they're not going to go there. No, they're coming here. You know, and so I says to him, if you see an influx of people in this area, that's where they're coming from. So then I'm reading where some undocumented are they're paying taxes. And I'm like, you're gonna get rid of it? And then they said, well, we rely on that tax from the federal government. Well, you're not gonna get it. And so I'm wrapping my head around the turmoil that's about to come. And there's people from the U.S. coming here right now. I don't know if it's undocumented or people who are married to Canadians. And the ones married to Canadians, and you come in a car, they're going to give you a hard time. They gave me a hard time too, because I live there. and they, you know, I come over and I'm in a Michigan car, and they hear me talking. They're like, he doesn't sound like he's from Michigan. They go, citizens, yeah, Canadian. Oh, they give me a hard time. Every time. That's what they do to your own citizens in this country. They give you a hard time. And, I think I'll go this way. I'll show you this. This might even go maybe 20 minutes. So, get some popcorn, will you? You know, it's not like a Rush concert. You're, freezing. Actually, I am cold. You might as well be at a Rush concert. It's like, well, I don't know, -4, -5. It's not windy yet. Okay, yeah, so, of those undocumented people, they said that about 15% of those are skilled and paying taxes. And I'm like, they're not gonna wait for them to come and get them. Expect this country to be getting those ones, because they're taking their lifestyle and they're paying taxes. Yet Goopball, the creep, he's a creep, and he's gonna put him in a camp. They don't want a camp. It's not gonna work for them. That's okay. We can take them, because the Goopball Prime Minister, oh, he's a creep too. Oh yeah, oh, he's a creep. Well, his wife left him. Oh yeah, okay. See, I didn't have that written down, but I wanted to mention it anyway. So Trump's wife, and you're like, okay, this guy's, and he's a felon, a criminal, and you're thinking, why is the wife hanging around this guy? Well, first thing you're thinking of, well, it's got to be money. But you know, I'm you know, the wheels are turning. The golfer is always thinking it's more than just money. And with this one, privately, she would probably tell you, back in her home country, the guys there make Trump look like Boy Scout. And you're like, oh my God. Oh, see this here? This place here? This is the old hospital. The hospital site, they ripped it down a while ago. So it's not low rental. Well, there's supposed to be like 1 or 2 set aside for low rental. But it'd be interesting. Well, eventually I'm going to find out how much these places are. Oh yeah, okay, so wait a minute. Okay, yeah. So that press secretary for Trump, she's gonna be saying to herself, they don't pay me enough to do this job, because they're gonna rip her a new butthole. Oh yeah, so a goopball, Elmer Fudd, he I know you're saying it though. You might as well be at a Rush concert. Elmer Fudd, he's saying he was going to end the Ukraine war like within 2 days. Well, give him like a week or two. They're going to keep saying, you said 2 days. Now it's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 days. I ride him hard. And oh yeah, so anybody who doesn't side with him, he calls him the enemy. Well, he talks to everybody like you're garbage. And I'm like, you know. Oh, so the guy next to me, Dustin, he says to me, I said, I can't wrap my head around this. I'm sorry. And he goes, it's all about entertainment. I says, well, he's putting on a show, and not a good one. I'm going this way. See, Yeah, they're going to be a little while to the rental office. Do you need a place to rent? Right there. Uh, oh yeah. Okay, so uh, all these people that are leaving, undocumented or like captured. That's what it's going to be, captured. And you're like, oh, that sounds like a concentration camp. Well, you know, the last time they did that, well, that was the Second World War with the Japanese. And so, you know, the Japanese people are going to be going, where have we seen this horror story before? And so now you got all. First thing you're thinking of is the people running businesses. Here comes the ICE agents, and they're rounding up guys and they're taking them away. There goes your labor. You got labor to replace these guys? Really? That's like a magic trick. So you know, here I am. I'm you know, the wheels are turning still, and I'm like, and I only know this because I worked in Port Yarn. In my first sewing job, C&I, they had a halfway house. Well, they're straight from prison. Years in prison, and they're in a halfway house. Well, they got them for half the wage. The state gave them like, you have an X amount of people working there, you can apply. Well, not everybody's going to apply. You better have a whole bunch of people, because and you're like, oh, so we're going to have, prisoner. Well, they're going to give them early releases. So you're going to have, rapists, murderers. What else? Everything under the sun. That's who you're going to be working with, and not just one or two. You're going to have like lots, because somebody's got to replace that labor. And that's how he's, and Trump's like, hey, these are my friends. No, I'm talking about the people from prison. Yeah, well, he's buddies with them. I mean, you know, friends looking after friends. Well, you know. Oh, you guys are in for a treat. But on the other hand, we're looking at, this country's going to have to get more border guards. You're going to have to get more people processing. And if you're not going to keep them, what are you going to do with them? Well, you're going to have to send them back to the... No, they don't want to go back. It won't be hardcore like Trump's doing. So they can get away with it here. Oh, and you know, there's stuff that sticks out for the golfer when it comes to, you know, certain things. What's my time? Oh, 18. Okay, I'm only going to do another minute. Okay, you know the movie Lethal Weapon? Danny Glover. Oh, one of my favorites. Mel Gibson. Okay, he's yeah, he's questionable now. Before he was okay, but now he's questionable. Well, in the movie, okay, like if you haven't seen this movie, so there's a bunch of immigrants, and they're I don't know if they're Asian or I don't know, and and then the one spot in the movie, Danny Glover says, and this one sticks out for the golfer, and he says, whatever happened to bring us you're tired, you're weak, you're poor. He's talking about the country, and they're rounding him up. They're rounding him up, and they're going to deport him. Danny Glover didn't like that. It doesn't look like anybody's saying that in America right now. Well, we're about to take. I'm thinking about 5 million. So we're going to be in about a year or two. Instead of 38 million, we're going to have 43. Actually, I think there's more than that now. They're just not. They're not counted because they're like if they're not citizens, then you don't get on the census. Okay. No, I think that's it. I tried to go, best I could. I mean, still better than being at a Rush concert. Greg Swerve's band sucks. And okay, you guys, I'll park this on my friend's blogs and make a blog of my own and put it on where else? I don't know. Hope it's Facebook too. Okay. Anyway. Okay. You guys rock.